Hi, guys. I'm Jessica Mulder.
And I'm Erin Alexis.
And this is The Hard Way Pod, the podcast about learning from your mistakes. Today, our guest is comedian Charles Kelly.
Woo-woo.
Hi, Charles.
Hello.
He's laughing at my intro, I guess.
I think our amazing intro.
Yeah.
Yes.
He loves it.
I was blown away.
That's what it was. Yeah.
Thanks for coming, Charles.
Oh, my pleasure.
Yeah. Have you made a lot of mistakes and learned things the hard way?
Oh, I tried to.
Well, see, that's
Try
why
to
you're here.
Make mistakes or try to learn from them.
Both. Well, learning is relative.
Yeah. Well, we're going to get into that. And today I'll say our topic early on here is don't date babies, you
Ew.
guys. Ew.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. And obviously this is not literal,
Sure.
I mean, but it should be too.
Also,
Yeah,
don't actually date them.
don't date them, but it's like younger people than you, very immature people.
Yeah.
Just a bad idea
Just don't.
all around.
Yeah.
Are you okay, so there's people that have taste and types. They're like, oh, I like older guys or older women, cougars, silver fox. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, why are they all like cats, the older ones?
I don't know.
I didn't realize it until I named them together.
Well, is a fox considered a cat, though?
Oh no, so I'm way off.
Okay. But
Forget
you were
it.
Close off.
Forget it.
Not way off.
Anyway, but then other people, I feel like consistently I've dated way more young people than older people because I'm never into the silver fox, older guy, Mm-hmm. And even though George Clooney is hot, it's not like I'm like, oh, that man that's old enough to be my dad, give me some.
Right. I know. I don't think I've ever wanted that old, but I've silver fox. I am so attracted to older men. I'm like, oh my God, I can't wait till I finally get to date an older man. But only young men seem to want to date me.
Yeah.
It's the worst. Except for I did just kind of start seeing a 40-year-old man, and it has been great.
Oh, yeah.
Next level.
How is it to experience your first orgasm given to you by a man now that you've been with a man?
The attention to detail.
Oh my God. They're not like, did it work?
Are you done?
Yeah.
It's my turn?
Yeah.
No.
Or it's like, sorry, we'll do it again. Yeah.
And then you don't.
Yeah. And
Because they can't.
Yeah.
I think there's a great myth, though, that older men can't last as long and perform as long.
What's older men? Older is 40?
I mean, I guess. Yeah, I would think. Yeah, late 30s
Well,
and up. Because that's usually, I feel like, when things start.
what? What?
I never would think of myself as an older man.
How
Are
old
you
are you?
old? Yeah.
I'm 35.
Oh.
Okay. No,
That's not old.
Okay.
My criteria now is 37 and above, as I say that now.
Yeah. Well, no, yeah, you have to have a cutoff. Mine is if you were born in the 90s, it's no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Depends.
Well, I feel like guys are more
different for
lenient.
men.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
going to have a conversation with this woman, so it's different. I don't really have to do all
Oh my God, Charles.
that.
So how do you even get her there? Just hand signals?
I mean, you see, if I'm talking to a lady,
You get a string of cheese
She
to his
already-
apartment.
she already know what the expectation is.
Oh, wow.
Interesting.
So you're just not looking for the relationship.
She already knows that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does she because you've told her that?
Just because I carry myself as
In
if
that
I'm
way?
not looking
He's like,
for a
do I
relationship?"
look like I want a commitment? Do I look like I want to? Yeah.
Yeah. It's tough. It's a commitment is a real commitment for me, and it's something I try to.
Yeah. So what's your criteria for somebody that you're like, oh, aside from butts? Because, I've heard, for somebody that you're like, I could actually make you my girlfriend or.
It's so funny because I've never actually dated a chick with a large butt. All the chicks I've dated are super cute.
Wait, so they're not, you
Can't
can't.
have big butts and be cute.
Yeah.
I mean, you can.
We're both
but
offended
I've just-
immediately.
No,
butt.
no.
I'm cute. No.
You can. I've never dated a chick that had a big butt and was super cute.
Huh. Well, because maybe to you, it's it becomes a different thing. Then you become sexy, Or no, you're just I find ugly girls with big butts.
No. I hope you're beautiful with a big butt, but I usually deal with super cute chicks. I usually date super cute.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need to see some photos. Although you did show me this one girl and I was like, whoa, how did you manage that?
I could show you pictures.
Can I make fun of you and say what you said? No, it's too much information.
Okay.
I don't know. Is it? Remember? Do you remember? You know what I'm talking about? Why you decided that like you're like, I don't really want to keep dating this really hot girl.
Oh no. I don't want to. Don't say that.
All right.
All right.
Good thing I asked because I think it's hilarious. But it's like we were just having this conversation about like finding that line on a podcast. You're just like, nobody's going to hear this. And then it's like next thing you know, somebody's like, take that the fuck down right now.
That's off.
I could say, I mean, there's just certain things, just because, I don't know, it's just tough for me in relationships. I find a lot of just personality can be very sexy.
Oh, yeah. Totally. I think that like, I think if you're like really hot, if you're like annoying or really boring, I'm like, ew.
I can't.
Like I dated, I didn't date. I was pursued by a comedian that was super hot. And I was like, oh, he's hot, but he's so annoying. Like I couldn't even, like it was so unattractive and not funny.
That's you should
deal
never,
breaker. I thought, I was like, it's just an open mic. Maybe he's not doing it. I'm like, no. And like, the people that like, not only are not funny, but then they spend the whole time laughing at their own jokes. I know. It's like
God, I hate that.
Comedy blasphemy, dude.
That's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Okay, so since I know that we started a little late today and we have a person coming in, I'm gonna get into the story
Let's
here,
hear
get
it.
us on topic. All right, so I'll start. I dated this guy. I've been like, I completely forgot he existed actually until my sister brought it up. She's like, when are you going to talk about beep? I have to come up with a name for him. What's his name? Javier.
Ooh.
I mean, he was from Venezuela. I don't know if I think Javier might be Spanish, but
I'll take it.
We're going to suspend our disbelief for the sake of this story. So anyway,
Javier.
In college, like I at first dated like a really terrible guy. And like when I broke up with him, I kind of like, in those relationships where you sort of get sucked in and there, he was kind of jealous and I didn't really have a lot of friends and things. So I ended up wasting a lot of college being with this guy. So I was like, I didn't get to participate and have a lot of fun. So once I got out of that, and then I met Javier when he was working for a radio station, and I met him in like some bar when I was with my friend. O-Rock in Orlando. O-Rock 105.9.
Ooh, baby.
And he was just, I guess, doing marketing or whatever. I don't know, talking to people about the radio. And he came and talked to me and I was like, oh my God, he's cute. And he was tall, like very hot guy. Very, we got along really well and we exchanged numbers. And I was like, awesome. But he was younger than me. He was not even 21 yet. And I was 23. So, so it was because I was just at the end of college, I was in my last year. So it's like not that big of a difference, but it's like when you can't go to the bar, And oh man, what an idiot. I have so many examples that are now coming to my head now that I've brought myself back to this space. But for me, I was thinking, whatever, we're not going to get married. This is great because it's more casual. And now I kind of got to go back and do all the college-y things that I didn't get to do, all the parties. No, when I was in college, when I was dating the guy, because he's going to all these parties. He's got a bunch of friends. He's not jealous. We had for the most part, we got along really well. It wasn't, we didn't fight or anything really. But he was just, wow, what an idiot. So, one of the things about him being a baby, forget being younger, but he was so insecure about things. Like the type of person that you didn't think was jealous with friends, but then he didn't want to know that I ever had a past ever with anybody.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
like,
such a young guy thing.
Exactly. Like on Facebook, I had still pictures up of my ex-boyfriend and he almost broke up with me because I know myself. And I know it's like, first of all...
You don't.
Yeah, you don't, little baby.
Yeah. You're so cute. You know yourself.
You know yourself.
Yeah.
You know what?
Here's a jacket. Put it on.
Yeah. You know what your problem is. Yeah. You need to fix it. Yeah. So I can't understand because no matter what age I was, I always understood what happened before me. Whatever. Is it my problem now? Unless it's a lot of baggage, then
Sure.
No, I don't care. But he just couldn't. And I remember another thing was, I'm going to lead up to the pinnacle, the worst thing. Well, no, there's worse things, but we don't need to, we'll get to it. Anyway, I'm sorry. I have like 17 things. I'm like, which one do I say first?
I'll get them.
So, yeah, I have a tattoo, unfortunately. It's a tramp stamp. And got it when I was 17 when my boyfriend died. And it was like, because I guess back then memorial tattoos were a thing.
That was his favorite place?
No. Zing. Well, I thought I was being smart. I was like, it'll be hidden, and then they named it a tramp stamp, which I have a joke about. I'm like, they didn't call it that before. Yeah. Why? But it's very little. It's like so cheesy. It's like clouds and stars, and then it's just the initials. And we had the same initials, so I was like, if I hate this, it'll just be my initials, which is also dumb. But it's not as bad as who the hell's are these? And I remember we were hooking up, so obviously. Mm-hmm. Guess what position it was? And he's like, oh, what's this tattoo? Afterwards. He was asking.
No, you should ask in the middle.
Oh, no.
Should be in the middle. What the hell is this guy?
He might have asked in the middle and then stopped, now that you mention it.
Oh, my God.
I was like, oh, what's this? But it was, I believe he finished, but then was all of a sudden, had a lot of things to clean up, And I was like, what the hell is happening? And when you just, the energy shifts. The energy shifts. And I'm like, is he being a baby right now? Is he being a little baby? And I remember just having to pry it out of him. What is it? Because it didn't even occur to me that that's what it was, because that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard, And then and it became a whole thing where it almost gave me a complex, because he every time he saw it, he'd get, uncomfortable, because every time I see anything about another guy, I'm like, he's dead, dude, relax. What the hell?
Yeah.
And secondly, shut up.
You should be worried about the next guy.
Yeah, right?
Seriously.
Yeah, right? Oh my God. Do you want me to get your name covering it up? Oh my God, could you imagine if I did that? If I was that dumb? No.
X'd it out.
Yeah.
What I meant was
Javier. Javier. Oh my God. But that was, it really kind of gave me a complex a little bit, because I was afraid to have it pop out. And then there's so many examples of how I should not have stayed with this young guy, just because of his immaturity ended up being kind of abusive in a way, because it's if I have a complex about and it wasn't necessarily malicious, but it was just I'm so adapting to your dumb little moods that it's a pain in my ass, and now I think there's something wrong with me, So I remember one time, this was big red flag, moved on for some reason. So we're having sex, okay, using a condom like good kids, and then whatever, we're done, cool. Cut to 2 days later, condom comes out in the shower. He lost it in me and didn't tell me.
What?
I know. And I was like, holy shit. 2 days. 2 days. 2 days later, a condom comes out of me in the shower. Could you imagine what I was thinking? I was like, is this a baby?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
What is this?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I was so freaked out. And so, of course, I have to get a plan B, because there's a condom with sperm, and young sperm at that, in it.
Virile. Ready to go. Just
obviously, I'm not on the pill, So I'm thinking, holy shit. So first I call my gynecologist. I'm like, get me in here. So plan B, definitely have some sort of infection developing, just from
having a condom in you for
having
2
a condom,
days?
just chilling up in the veg, dude.
It's cozy up in here.
It's cozy.
Y'all must stay for a while.
Oh, we're taking a shower. I'll come out,
Oh, it's about time.
Oh my God, that was the scariest shit ever. Oh man. Whoop.
Oh God.
Like a fucking clown with the scarves, dude. It was fucked up. So traumatized. And I was like, bro, what in the fuck? You didn't, I didn't, I don't even think, I don't know. I just thought you'd find or figure it out. I'm like, it's on your dick, dude.
You gave that man pussy.
I know. And then I continued to. I know. I was dumb.
You were young also.
I was young also. But can you, what kind of shit? But that was very much in the beginning. That was the first thing before even the other parts, So I was like, that was the first indication that you're a bozo. And I should have been the hell out of there. Mm-hmm. Being like, if somebody is that stupid, it's like, as a person with the dick, you're in charge of the condom because it's on you. And if it's not on you, you need to be like,
hold on here.
There's something
I'll
missing.
be right back.
Charles is doing, for the listeners, a reach in and pulling it out. Something's missing.
Something's missing, guys.
Yeah. Just horrifying.
Deep dive.
Yeah, horrifying. So,
Lord have mercy.
Continued on to the point where eventually he's like, I want to go to France for a month on a little whatever because he's learning French. I'm like, cool. So, so he's going on like backpacking because he's a scrub with his Janko. He always wore Jankos too. Oh my God. I can't believe it.
God.
No, dude. And this was past Janko era. There's so many reasons. But I have to remind you guys, he was hot in the face.
Right.
So I ignored his like ridiculous clothes. But I got to tell you, Jankos weren't available anymore when I was in college because that was like a high school thing for people my age.
Yeah.
So this motherfucker straight up only wore Jankos as pants. And he would order them on eBay. So we had like black ones and jean ones and just a bunch of so many different pairs. And when he wanted to wear shorts, he'd roll them up. God, I'm so embarrassed.
You should be.
Yeah, you definitely should be. That's next level.
And then I remember on my college graduation, I told him, you have to put on other clothes.
I'm glad he made it this far.
Wow.
Well, it was only at 1 year total, maybe. But like it was
After the condom.
After the condom. He's like, what?
No, I never said I was smart.
You left your Jinkos over here.
See, baby, I earned your Jinkos for you.
Oh my God. But we did get along really well. Other than that, other than the, judging my tattoo, leaving condoms in me, wearing Jinkos. God. And his car was filled with garbage.
Oh my God.
God damn it.
I don't even want to say the last thing.
You have to.
No, you have to.
Oh my God,
especially if it's worse than all of this.
It is. It's worse.
Putting my coffee down just in case.
I'm crying. Okay. Okay. So, college graduation. So I'm like, you have to put on like some black pants and a button-down shirt. And this guy comes with a dress shirt and the black Jinkos. And my mom is like, what the fuck? And so we actually have photos with him in it. And it's just, if you crop it would be fine. But why did you think that was a good idea? And he's probably wearing skater shoes too.
Oh
Who
my
knows?
God.
Oh my God.
He's wearing the little shoes with the little ball on the bottom.
Oh my God. He rolled
He can
it.
roll around.
Oh my God.
Hold on. Let me bust it. What do they call it when they jump off of
Oh my God.
Let me ollie this curb real quick. Oh my God, I'm crying. Okay. So yeah, that was that. And then and then he went on his little trip, right? And I'm like prepping. I'm about to like leave, I'm looking for jobs, but this is like right before I moved to New York. So I was already planning to move to New York. And he's like, I won't do long distance if you do that because I won't be able to deal with it. I'm like, yeah, no shit. And then I just like, I made the plans. He's like, what, you just decided to go without even like asking me? I'm like, why would I give a shit what you say? You're not going to be with me if I leave. I'm not going to stay for you. One smart thing I did this whole time. So anyway, so I know that I'm moving. I'm, he goes on his trip and he's like, well, we're both young, da-da-da-da-da. I don't want, I think that we should not be exclusive when I go on the trip. Let's break up because we're going to break up anyway. And I'm like, totally, that makes sense. Like, you're not going to hold your 21-year-old self back. Now he's 21. Mm-hmm. This is another add-in. His birthday was the day after mine. And I had, so when my birthday happened right before he turned 21, he wasn't 21 yet. So I went out to like Chili's because it's 2-for-1 drinks and it's Orlando, Florida. And he was just pouting because he couldn't drink. And he basically ruined my birthday because he was being a baby. Bitch. Yeah. Man. I know. This is all very embarrassing. Whatever. That was a long time ago. So okay. So anyway, then he goes on his trip. Proceeds to talk to me every day while he's there. We don't end up breaking up. He's like, I can't believe, like 2 days in, I can't believe we're going to break up. Forget I said that. And I was like, all right, fine, whatever. So I'm trusting him that he's, not going to do anything. And I remember my mom, smart lady, was like, yeah, great that he said that. But when he gets back, before you go hooking up with him or anything, make sure you ask that he didn't do something. Make sure, just like protect yourself because people are liars. And I'm like, well, he's been talking to me all the time. How could he do that? She's like, Jessica, it takes 5 minutes to, have sex with somebody in the hallway. Don't you think that he can put you on hold and go do that?
Yeah.
So, especially at his age.
Yeah.
I'm done. 0.3 seconds. So then.
Good for you, babe.
Yeah. Great job, honey. So yeah, then he comes back, and I do ask him, did you, I know that we said we didn't break up, but just because we did have that conversation, I'm like, it's fine if you did, because we did agree to that to begin with. Just being completely understanding and open about it. Because again, I'm not staying here, whatever. He says, no, I didn't. Okay. And he's describing his trip when showing pictures to me, blah, blah, blah. And this is like, because he was doing couch surfing where you stay at other people's, like for free at other people's houses. And so he was staying with this woman who was a prostitute.
Just so happened.
It just so happens.
Yeah.
And the whole time he's like, and this is her boyfriend. I'm like, wow, a very understanding guy. But like also the prostitute looked kind of like she was very masculine and butch. I don't know, whatever. That's not that that's relevant, but I'm just describing the,
Like
the person.
Volleyball.
What does that mean?
The volleyball players.
Oh, yeah.
Tough.
Yeah, exactly.
Sturdy.
She was tough. I think she had a shaved head. Yeah, she had a shaved head. Whatever. The point is, he's like, she's really cool. She's teaching me, she's showing me around, whatever.
Teaching me things.
Teaching me language.
Sure.
Charles does dick in mouth motion for the listeners. So anyway, he's showing me pictures of it, whatever. I don't think anything of it. We go stay with his mom and her boyfriend. We go to the St. Pete for the weekend. He's showing, because he just got back, he's showing her pictures. And he's like, yeah, and then that's her boyfriend. Well, it's not really her boyfriend, but, just a guy that, was her friend that was around sometimes. And I was like, interesting development. This guy's been so poor. I'm like, the only reason you'd say that is because you don't want me to think which, suspect. So I go ask him, I'm like, interesting that you changed that person and their role. What's that about? And he starts collapsing in on himself. I'm like, did you hook up with somebody while you were there? He was like, I did. And I'm like, but was it? He's like, not her though. Probably several people.
Yeah.
And I was like, because we'd already hooked up at that point. And I'm thinking, did you at least use a condom? Yeah.
Did you pull it out?
Yeah. Did you grab it?
Did you leave it inside?
Yeah. Where is it? We know you put it on, but did it leave when you were done?
Did you see it after?
Did it exit the building?
Yeah.
So
He left his briefcase by the phone. Just walked away.
oh my God. Yeah. So he says he did. Then I moved to New York. We break up, obviously. And he calls me hysterical. And says, I lied. I didn't use a condom. Now I have both types of herpes.
No.
I didn't get it though. And he paid for my STD test. That was the one nice thing he did. I was like, good, fuck you, But yeah, I was so lucky that I didn't get herpes.
This is a wild
really
story.
But you know what's funny about it is that, but like the few days before I left, I was like, why are we not like hooking up? Because we had a lot of sex, and he was just kind of like always shirking me off. I was like, wow, this is weird. So that was nice that he was clearly having a herpes outbreak and didn't want to give it to me. So
holy shit,
that was lucky, because he could have been like, whatever, I don't know what this is. I'm dumb.
Yeah. That is interesting at that age too, to have enough foresight.
To double up.
I mean, it probably hurt, but how do you go get both types of herpes?
Like, because you're fucking a prostitute.
Double. Oh my God, that's right. He definitely fucked the prostitute. Charles is like, Jessica.
She got a fucking shaved head. A man is in the picture. He's taking pictures with this crazy man in it.
Oh my God.
So anyway, don't date babies. Also, don't be an idiot. Really, I just could have made a lot better decisions. Step 1, they leave a condom in you. A lot more bad shit's coming.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Horrifying.
Take the condom back out, fellas.
Yeah.
It happens to everybody. Just take it
Also,
out.
just like hold on to it. Clench. If you feel it pulling off, just, can you do that? Can you clench?
I don't know.
Charles.
I have no idea.
It's like, I don't use condoms, so I wouldn't know.
No, I'm saying, can you, well, because you see people that are like, you could lift your penis.
Oh, you can definitely lift it.
Right.
You want to lift it out?
But sometimes...
Let me go in there with my dick back in there and get it out again.
Just try to slide it back on like a sock.
Oh, man.
Okay. So, Charles, what do you got here? You got any stories about dating younger women, immature women?
Babies? I've never really dated. I've never had anything that bad as far as like that was horrible.
I don't think a lot of people have any.
Yeah, that was.
I'm learning that my stories are a little extreme.
I would just leave a woman alone.
I blame Florida.
Yeah, but I mean, as far as young chicks go, they give you hickeys, which is really stupid.
Oh God,
that is the dumbest thing. That is something that is so horrible.
That is so. It's marking the territory.
It's dumb. I don't know what it is.
It's
Somebody
marking
should
the
tell me.
territory.
That's why in middle
what it
school,
was.
because like you only really hung out with your boyfriend or girlfriend in middle school at school. So you're like, well,
Yeah.
This is what we can do.
we can mark
Yeah.
each other.
People do that. Grown people do that. They need to stop
But
that.
why do you need to leave a hickey though?
Because
was this?
you're a loser.
You're a loser. So this is multiple people, or this is one person?
No, this is just. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to say young people. Period.
I need.
If anyone leaves you a hickey, leave them alone. That's
Yeah.
if you leave me a hickey, that's the last time you
mid
fucking
hickey,
me.
you got to get the hell
That's
out
the
of there,
last time you fucking me.
or you finish it off though.
Finish what on?
Finish the
The sex.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we fucking. But I'm going to remember that you left.
But
me a
also,
hickey
what? They're
and
just
you
like a
never-
sucker fish while they're fucking.
Yeah, you
That's-
try to get out.
It's hard to leave a hickey. I feel like
They'll do it quick.
Really?
They'll do it quick.
they've
All
been-
right.
they've been practicing.
They know. They know
Yeah.
the exact amount of time and pressure to put in.
They're nuts.
Ew.
It's
Yeah.
really stupid. It's really stupid.
I don't think I've ever. Maybe like once in middle school. Somebody. When was this person giving you a hickey?
I'm not going to say anything.
Charles.
This is the whole point. We got here all about it.
Yeah.
Was it months ago?
It was very many years ago.
Many years
Many,
ago.
He's
many,
lying.
It was
years
many
ago.
weeks ago.
You think this person's gonna be like, take this down?
They just-
You're not even saying a name.
Charles
No, I'm
actually
not
has
saying-
a hickey right now.
Yeah.
No, I'm
That's why he's
just-
wearing the
Oh, the
hoodie.
hood's
Yeah.
up.
His
It's
hair's
like
down.
covering.
I'm against. But as far as like immature women, I've definitely dated a chick that I lived with that just couldn't get over the fact that we weren't together.
Oh well, okay.
That's complicated.
Well,
You were-
did you move in with her?
Yeah, we moved into no.
To do
we
that,
moved
you
we
moved
moved
in as
into a
friends.
place together. We
As
were kicked
friends.
out. It was a crazy situation. I was living with a chick that I was not having sex with, so we were like, I would say she was my friend.
Why are you doing quotes?
And then she brought in her friend to live with us, and then my friend came from wherever, and she was just going to stay for a little bit. But the girl was like, "No, you can stay here for as long as you want." So I ended up fucking all of them.
That big mistake.
Yeah.
So she kicked me and the girl I knew out, and we moved to a place together. But I told her like we
Yeah.
were just in this office together. We're just we're just a team right now.
Yeah, because
I
you
am-
needed to split the rent.
Yeah, I am not
Okay.
your man.
Yeah.
Right. That makes sense.
And I
but-
told her that every day.
Sure.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
But were you still?
Oh, of course.
I feel like complications
Yeah.
are gonna.
I was still fucking her, but but I tried to tell her each and every day, you need to go out and find some other man.
You're like, I can only do this so much.
Thank
I know,
you.
I know it's great. I know you
you.
love this dick.
I know you do. It's amazing, but
I'm tired, and I need to move on.
and she needed to move on. Like you need to go because you'll go crazy. One person that
Yeah.
doesn't want you, it'll fuck
right,
you up.
especially because
Yeah.
they want you for one thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
But also, even you saying, "Oh, go out," because you don't care if she hooks up with somebody. Is those feelings aren't matching already?
Yeah.
I mean, did you know that she liked you before that?
Yeah, I mean, I knew that she
'Cause, I mean,
fucked with.
that's how fucked up my brain is. I'm like, you don't have to like them to have sex with them. You know?
Definitely not.
no,
but
no,
she
no,
she
not a
definitely.
criteria.
I could definitely tell that she fucked with me. She enjoyed me very
Yeah.
much. Yeah, I went to middle school with her.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
wow.
So it was like
Yeah,
She's
we-
like, finally
history.
got him. She's had a crush on you since.
I've probably fucked in every city I've been in.
Oh my God,
But
Charles.
she's
Give us a
ve-
number. Give us a number. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't.
74.
Oh wow.
No,
Yeah.
she's not a good person as far as like friends wise. She was really nuts, and she would like just really get mad and vindictive at the end.
Oh,
Because
like what?
when I would sleep, she would get mad at where I was sleeping. I would take the covers, and
Were
I
you
was
sharing a bed with her?
No, I was sleeping on the floor. I had my own covers.
Oh.
She just wanted to use that one. Or I was too close to the heater, or I snored too loud, or I was just doing something she just didn't like.
Oh, you were just like pissing her off.
Yeah.
left and-
Everything
As
I
long
did.
as you're not my boyfriend.
You don't get to
Yeah.
be doing anything
Yeah.
you want to do.
Yeah.
Charles, you're breathing. How dare
She
you.
called the chick up that I was with and asked her, since she was like, oh, since he's taking a shower there, I should be able to take a shower there.
What?
And the girl on the
What?
phone is like, so are y'all together? She's like, no. She's like, then what the fuck is all of this about? She was just,
Wait, so whose place? So you said you were living in an office.
Yeah, an
So
office.
whose place were you taking a shower at? The girl that kicked you out?
no, it was another chick.
God, Charles, getting
The
around.
ladies,
No, it sounds like a lot of women, but it's very few.
Were you having sex with the woman whose shower you were using?
Yes.
You had to
But
use
I
the shower
eventually-
because you had sex over there.
Yeah, but I eventually made her my like girlfriend.
tax.
This
So
sounds like this is all your fault, and this girl just happened to be young. No.
no, she was
Yes.
she was just crazy, and everything I did pissed her off, and she threw my clothes and my Social Security card away.
Oh, that's some
that's
serious
she was
shit.
yelling out the window that she fucked me in the ass.
Oh,
which,
damn.
which is ridiculous. She was yelling about my mother and my father. I don't even know my father, and she was just telling me you're just like him. I was like, this is crazy.
Wow.
So it was really
wow.
bad. Yeah, she
Yeah.
even got people to come beat me up.
What?
Yeah,
Holy
shit.
shit.
yeah, because
She was like,
She was like crazy.
she's fucking.
yeah.
She
But like,
was
also
nuts.
it's like, love me. Let me just keep hurting you. That'll work.
Yeah.
Like, what is
Yeah.
that?
yeah,
Grow
it was
up.
really really bad. She never got me.
Dude, I can't believe she threw it. So, how'd you get another one of those? You just don't have one now.
No, I don't have it. I don't deal with chicks. Like she wasn't my. I would never date her. Like
No, I was talking about your Social Security card as a 34-year-old
Oh
woman.
Lord
I'm
Jesus
like,
Christ!
Yeah, I'm like,
That's
how'd you
a-
deal
You
with
gotta
that
go to
I
the
have
situation?
to.
Social Security office. It's
Yeah,
a
you
whole
have to
thing.
do a whole thing.
It's fucking annoying.
What happened? Well, this crazy bitch. Let me tell you.
Yeah,
I got a
she
long-
threw it all away.
How much time do you have?
Yeah.
She took my Captain Jack doll. I had a little Captain Jack doll from the Pirates of the Caribbean.
Aw.
She took that.
So
What a
sad
little
about it.
bitch.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
bitch is gonna show up on your
That-
doorstep. Take it down.
So evil, so evil.
So that is some young woman
No,
shit.
that's
though.
no,
That's some some younger.
That's like slasher tire sort of.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Especially
like-
when I'm so upfront with people.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
look,
yeah.
we can hang out, we can do this, but like
this is the line.
This
Yeah,
is
this is the
it.
boundaries.
Like I'm not looking for
But
you to
that's-
be my girl.
That's the problem is that people hear facts and then they're like, yeah, you don't really mean
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah,
You know,
yeah.
especially when they're younger, they, you know,
Oh, sure.
they're just like, but then
But
you
he'll
should,
come around.
but then you shouldn't do this if you're saying that. It's like,
Yeah.
I can because I'm not you. Maybe you wouldn't.
Yeah.
You know, that's the thing. That sucks, dude. Well, I'm glad you got
Yeah.
away from that.
Yeah, I got
Crazy.
that. Yeah, that was way too much. And she would yell. It was so funny when I would be my friend. She would pop up and be like, "You know, I'm taking care of him." It was
Oh
just
my
crazy.
god!
It was crazy.
Did you have to call the cops on her ever?
I did once, only because she was gonna call the cops on me.
So you
They're
beat
like,
her to it.
beat you.
Yeah,
Gotcha, bitch.
because I know
Yeah.
if she called them on me,
You'd
it would have
be
been
in-
worse.
yeah,
Oh
Worse.
yeah. Oh no, you would have been.
Yeah.
That was smart.
And then you're like slapping yourself in the face.
She was
Scratches.
tough. We definitely wrestled a couple of times. She was a tough chick.
Oh wow.
I'll give her that. She's
wow.
definitely tough. I've never punched her, but it was wrestling
I
around.
gotta
Oh
like,
my
Yeah.
god.
She was
Yeah.
wild. She maced me.
oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Wow. he's like that
And
was a good time.
yeah, I mean, it's just ridiculous. Over another woman. She maced me, and then she immediately was like, "Let me get the milk. Let me help you."
Oh,
I'm like, "Get the fuck
my God.
away
It's
from
like,
me!"
It's like the Stockholm
Yeah.
syndrome thing. It's like I will abuse you,
Yeah.
but I'll nurse you back
Yes,
to life. You
yes.
need me.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh
my,
my God.
that's some psycho shit.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
The
Yeah.
hammer make them go crazy.
the hammer make
they know they ain't gonna get
That's
it
what
out
you
there.
call your penis.
Yeah, they ain't gonna get it
Oh
out
my
there
God.
like that.
Lay the hammer down. That's hilarious.
Yeah,
God.
fuck them up.
Oh my God, Charles. That's amazing. I'm glad that you survived and didn't.
Yeah, I don't really deal with a lot of young women in situations like that. If I see that that's the type of character that they
Yeah,
have.
the first time you see them start
You're like,
lashing out.
I see
Yeah.
what this is.
I remember
yeah,
this.
I only fuck you once.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
Never again.
Smart.
Rough, dude.
Yeah.
I'm lucky I've never dealt with anybody that crazy. Just real dumb and
Yeah.
detrimental to my health.
I've been ran over before.
I believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had a chick run me over with her car.
Did you have to go to the hospital?
No, I just got up.
You're like, that's why I limp now.
Yeah, yeah.
That's where
right.
that old thing comes from.
Yeah. So
Oh man.
Crazy. Crazy.
All right, Erin.
All right.
You got a lot of.
I got.
I believe in you. Let's
so
go.
I don't have any specific stories. I just have multiple.
Oh yeah. Well, that's worse. Okay, because you made a
Yes.
mistake 37 times.
Yeah, and no, it started to be a trend where in like the past like year and a half, there was just like younger men that I kept dating, and it started getting increasingly younger.
Ooh, and how old were you when you were like?
So this trend started about like 2 years ago, I'd say. So I was like 36. So the first guy I started dating was 34. I was like, it's fine, totally normal, whatever. That wasn't too bad. And then it kind of just started going down like younger and younger. So then there was these like 2 in a row that were both in their early 30s, like 31, 32. And the first one, it was like we dated for like 3 months and it was like great and everything, but like then it kind of like hit a point and he was like, I don't know, I'm kind of like freaking out. I'm like, what? Okay.
Love it.
What are we freaking out about? And he's like, I feel like my body's changing. And I was like, okay.
Oh my God. Was he going through puberty?
Are we going through another puberty? Is that what's happening?
Fine.
And he's like, she's like, I don't know, like, it's like weird. Like, I don't feel like I want to keep having sex as much as I used to. Like, I don't even masturbate as much anymore. And I was like, okay, like, dude, you're getting older. Like, it happens.
Wow.
I would say he getting homosexual.
Oh,
No.
homosexuals want to have sex
I
too,
know,
Charles.
I'm just saying.
I mean, sure, why not? Yeah.
Oh, you're
Go
saying
for it.
in context of the relationship.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. Like, come on, man. There ain't nothing. What do you mean?
Or it's like the chemicals of the honeymoon period wore off, and it's now.
But that
you're
don't
like,
got nothing to do with masturbation. That's something personal.
No,
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
that's true.
that was
Yeah,
the
that's a
same
personal
thing.
thing.
And so then I was like, okay, so like that ended, and I was like, I am definitely not dating any guy in his young 30s.
But that's
ever
so
again.
funny. Like, what a baby to be like.
I don't know,
Mommy, help me.
freaking
Yeah.
out.
It's ridiculous.
Women got it rough.
Yeah, that's right.
You get a lot of widows.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
And then the very next guy that I dated was also 32. Right after I had said that I would not date anybody in their young 30s. I think actually.
And then you went 2 years younger.
I think the first, it was like 34 and then it was like 32 and then 30. I don't remember.
You're just like degrading, and you're like, you were gonna end up at a baby if you keep it this rate.
I was like, why it's like I stay the same age. I get older and they stay the same age.
Yeah,
you know?
that's
Like,
no good.
It
yeah.
was awful. And like, so this this next guy, like we're dating, everything's going great. And then like suddenly like I was trying to have like an intimate conversation with him about like where we were and like what was going on, and like the fucking same shit happened. He's like, I don't know if I can do this anymore. I was like, what?
Whoa.
Like I was like, what? And he was like, it's just like, I don't know. I just like feel like I'm not ready for this in my life, and like I don't know. Oh God. And then
I wonder if they're intimidated by you too. They're like, they see that
They're
you're
children.
successful.
Men
Yeah.
don't know. They don't know how to do certain things in their life.
Yeah.
yes.
So they don't know how to exit the building when they
Right. And
when
it's
they
like,
feel this way.
dude,
Yeah.
here's what you do.
Yeah.
You talk to me like
Yeah.
a normal human
Yeah,
being.
don't have a temper tantrum
You
and then
tell
tell me
me
what to do. Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
they're leaving it on you to fix the problem, right?
Yeah. And I'm like,
Yeah,
fucking there's the door.
yeah. Get it?
Peace,
Nobody's
man.
like begging you to be here. Give me a
Like,
break.
yeah. And it's just like, so lesson almost learned.
Then he was 27.
No, I think it went 34, 33, 31, and that was this most recent guy. And I thank God was like smart enough to not actually date him, just like spent a weekend with him. And it was sort of like, and then like we were like having a conversation, and he was like, I was like, stop there.
I just don't.
I know exactly where you are in your life. Don't worry, I've seen this before.
Oh my God.
You're freaking out. Everything's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
goodness.
Did you do the little, you're freaking out. You don't know.
Give him a cupcake.
Give him a
Your
cupcake.
little
It's
shit.
like, listen, I know what this is. You don't have to worry.
Oh my
You're
God.
gonna be okay. Bye-bye.
What a nightmare to have to like always be like, oh, you poor baby.
I'm like, it's just like, shut up.
You're giving the
I know,
wrong men
shut
pussy.
up, dude.
Well,
was like,
obviously.
let me introduce you to the hammer.
There's a lot of scumbags out there.
Well, I am a scumbag magnet too.
my
It's
God.
like, and I think the part of the problem is like I am 38, but I know that I look a lot younger.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
I
you
know
look
that I look like I'm in
19.
my 20s. Okay, well, thank you, but but
You
I
be the
think
tall chick in school.
no, I was actually short.
And then just one, like,
And then one day
That's
it's
always
like-
funny.
Have you
to
ever
hear people
dated
like,
a-
I was short, and then
Have
suddenly
you
I was
ever
like, why do my
been
pants
with a black
not
guy?
Uh-huh.
Really, that didn't work out.
What? Yeah.
Really?
I mean, it worked out for like as long as they typically do in my life.
Oh.
It's just
Yeah, no. That was the. I don't want to say too much information because they're out there. But yes, no, it didn't. They were very annoying. And so hot but annoying. Like, I can't stand you, and you're not funny. Ugh. Which is crazy because I'm like, you should be funny by stereotypes. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Not all of us are funny.
I know. I'm making a bad joke. That's it. Lost all the listeners. No.
But so that's my
God.
lesson learned the hard way. But at least like with this third go round, I was like, at least I know what I'm getting myself into.
Third time's a charm.
And
you
I
know?
was like, I know exactly what this is. Let's
my
everybody calm
gosh,
down.
Yeah. No.
We're just having a weekend together. We're not spending a life
Oh
together.
my God, I know. And now you're with a 40-year-old.
Well, with is a strong word.
Oh yeah. Well, you've been
But
seeing.
I've been
you've been seeing.
which is worlds better, let me tell you.
Oh yeah. Totally.
Even just like 3 times hanging out, I'm like, oh, you're a man. Cool.
Well, I will say there's exceptions at sometimes because my current boyfriend is younger than me.
Right.
But he's about to be 30.
Wow.
But he passed the rule. He's not in 90s. He's in 89.
Hey.
So
nice.
Cool.
technically it's 4, I think, but because it's like December and January, it seems
You take it.
further apart.
Yep.
But he's way more mature than my now probably 37-year-old ex-husband. So,
It's all in the
And
person.
it's all in the person too.
but as far as the typically the pattern is that, it's like some people are one way or the other. That's why it's like, it doesn't
Older.
have to be the age. You might just be a baby.
you might
Older.
just not be ready for life.
I'm
'Cause you're
worried.
immature.
I'm worried if I get an older woman. She'll be 50 very soon.
Oh, so what does that mean? No little baby Charles running
I
around?
don't know. They just don't like to be pounded out.
Jesus.
Really?
Which is it.
I don't know. I feel like
You'd be surprised.
let's do a survey. Everybody email thehardwaypod at gmail.
There you
If
go.
you are 50 or 40 and above as a woman, do you like to be pounded out? Charles Kelly wants to know.
He wants to know.
Hey.
They don't. I guarantee it's like 30%.
I don't know. I'm rounded the corner to 40 and still want to get pounded.
Oh, yeah. I'm about to be 35. Pound Town,
Pound
USA.
town.
All right.
Okay.
That's what they say. Till you're 38 minutes in.
Forget the title. We're going to call this episode Pound Town, USA.
Pound Town USA.
The tale of the lost condom.
God.
All right, guys, we got to wrap up because we got to get out of here. We're running out of time. Charles, is there anything you want to promote before we go?
No.
All right. You want to tell us your Instagram?
Oh, Charles Kelly 420.
All right.
I need more followers. I'm going to take nude pictures that I'll never release.
Oh, are you going to do it like sexy, but with like weed
Yeah,
over parts of your
Oh my
body?
God.
Like
Love.
Lizzo.
Yes.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Blame it on the juice.
Yeah. So you'll see comedy and weed, and that's Charles. That's
Yeah.
what you're going to get. Erin, anything else you want to say before we sign off?
Fucking, nope.
All right. Well, guys, thanks for coming. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next week.
Woo-hoo.
Bye.